Hang on, Bill.
Press the red button and then
Facing us.
I'll send you it all anyway, Bill.
Yeah. Where you going, Nad?
Ladies and gentlemen, Nadine.
Go on, Naz.
Thank you all for being here today. First, I want to thank Billy for inviting me to speak at the Survivors campaign. I'm grateful for the chance to stand here and share my voice alongside so many brave people. Before I begin, a brief contact note. I will be speaking about childhood sexual abuse, bullying, and the impact of trauma. Some may find this distressing. I am here today as a survivor of abuse. For many years, I stayed silent. When my sister-in-law took her own life last August, it shook me to my core. Her death and the years of abuse, torture, and harassment she endured forced me to face my own past and to finally speak about the horrific abuse I suffered as a child. Only then did I realize how deeply it had been affecting me all along, and how much damage it had already caused. It affected my relationship with my wife, my family, even my children. At one point, the pain I was carrying forced us to separate. Thankfully, we are together now, and we are okay. I want to be honest, the road is still rocky. Healing is not a straight line. It does not happen overnight. My abuse began in Lahore, Pakistan in 1993, 1994 when I was 13. I was studying HIFZ. I was one of the youngest students there, vulnerable, away from home and eager to belong. Older students befriended me, gave me small amounts of money, drinks, and made me feel seen. Then the boundaries shifted. What began as kindness turned into grooming, and then into abuse. There were 9 of them. I was a child who didn't understand what was happening or why, and I certainly didn't know how it would haunt my life for decades. When the truth began to surface in my second year, a student told a teacher, I thought that meant protection for me. Instead, I was threatened. I will deal with them later, but first I shall have to beat you up for not speaking. I was told. The victim was punished. The institution protected itself. My brother was even instructed to punish me. As a child, I believed the lies my abusers told me, that if I spoke up, I would be the one in trouble. And that is exactly what happened. Only years later did I understand they were punishing me for their own failures. 3 of the perpetrators are living in the UK today. 1 has been identified, 2 have not. I've been told repeatedly that they cannot be identified. That is something I continue to live with. When I returned to England, I hoped the nightmare would end. It didn't. A student who lived in the community spread rumours about what happened at school and on the street. There was laughing, name-calling and cruel hand gestures. Shabir Alam, that was the name, thrown at me like a weapon. I told still echoes in my head even now. Some may say it was just kids being kids. It wasn't. It was bullying. It was trauma. And I'm still carrying it. Let me ask those people something. Imagine your own son or daughter, your niece or nephew, waking with a knot in their stomach, dreading school, expecting humiliation. Picture the lasting damage that would do. Then ask yourself who you want to be now. Last February, when I was navigating a safeguarding issue at Tameside College, everything came crashing back. It was deeply traumatic. I experienced suicidal thoughts. I don't share this for sympathy, I share it because silence nearly killed me, and because what survivors carry is serious, complex, and often invisible. Survivors need to be heard, believed and protected. Since then, I've come involved with charities and their support has helped me tremendously. I want to acknowledge Anthony Seddon and Ashton Underline, who referred me to We Are Survivors in Manchester. That referral changed my life. Support saves lives. There is often public discussion about grooming gangs. Pakistani men are frequently mentioned. I want to be absolutely clear. This is not about race. Abuse is not caused by race, religion or culture. Abuse is a choice made by abusers, enabled by instructions and communities that fail to protect the vulnerable. At the same time, there is a problem in parts of our community that is too often minimized, misunderstood or denied. Too many defend abusers, too many blame the victims, too many tell survivors like me to stay quiet. I cannot stay quiet anymore. Since silence protects monsters, silence destroys lives. This protest, this demo is not about hate, it is not about attacking any community. I am from this community, I love my community. I also know what it means to be failed by its leaders and institutions. Because of what I've endured, I still struggle with trust. I'm working on it, but I will not allow my pain to be used to feel prejudice. We cannot confront abusers without feeding hate. We cannot demand safeguarding without ignoring vigilantism.
Well done, pal. Come on. Go on, pal.
We can support the work of lawful trauma-informed safeguarding, reporting to the police, strengthening policies in school, colleges, mosques and madrasas without turning on each other. To those who laughed, who pointed fingers, who thought it was a joke, this is not revenge, this is truth. I am speaking, I am standing up for the boy who was silenced and broken. If you hear me today and choose to reflect, to apologize, to raise your own children, to be kinder and braver, then some good can come from all this pain. To the institutions that failed me, safeguarding is not a policy document, it is a promise. Believe children, protect them first, hold abusers to account, do not punish the victim to hide your shame. To the survivors standing with me, and to all those still in the shadows, know this, you are not to blame. What happened to you, it was not your fault. Your feelings are valid, your life matters. You deserve safety, respect and care. You deserve justice. We deserve support. We deserve protection. We deserve to be heard. Today, I'm standing up for those who are hurt, for those who are still suffering, for those who never got justice, for those who are still too afraid to speak. I stand here for all you survivors. Thank you very much.
Guys, one more time for Nadim. Wow. Unbelievable. Brave man.